the inner dialogue.
It's a
but
test.
the thing about yoga is to quiet the mind.
That's
because
it.
the mind is going to do what it's designed to do, which is
That's
think.
it.
Think about dumb shit, shit we got to do when we get out of class. But the purpose of yoga is just to zone out.
Not that it's the same, but Ranger School is.
I already knew this.
Ranger School is. It's a mental game.
Yeah.
How do we?
It
how do we
is.
make that
Your brain will
transition to
quit
Ranger
a
School? I
long
love
time
it.
Yes.
before your body will.
Yeah.
You know,
Hot yoga
it's your
is-
brain that's going to tell you to
And with
stop.
hot yoga,
It's
it's not about the poses.
transformational. But it's you walk out of there
Yes.
and you just
Oh, I feel
there's
like I'm
a
reborn.
cleansing.
I'm reborn.
Yes, and
I'm freaking
so,
reborn. I'm a better father. I'm a better friend. I'm a better human.
And
Yes.
even though you're
stretching
less
things
the
and
water.
awakening
Yes.
things that you didn't know
Yeah.
you had,
Yeah.
and it's amazing for people of all ages.
Yeah.
it's actually really refreshing.
Yes.
When you come out to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, it's
Yes.
Really refreshing.
Yes.
shout out to my yogis out there. You guys know who you are. Love you guys.
My guy did it a couple weeks ago with his daughters, and he loved it. And he's an athlete, and he was just like, "Wow, this was great for my body," and just kind of working through things and injuries that he's had. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go back." Like
Yeah.
he
And
loved it,
And that's
It's-
another way for him to connect with his daughter.
Yes, and I that is something I love
So
about
when,
him.
when
He
you
is
going?
all in.
So
This
when
is-
you
this
going,
is-
Andy?
I'm sorry, what?
When you going?
Oh, I've been going. I went, I stopped, but I'm going to go back as a result of him going. I'm going to get back into it.
Good.
Because I
Next
went
on
to
the Gus
something
Los
else.
show, we're going to follow up with Andy on that.
Yeah.
Before you know it, Gus will have me going to yoga.
I love the hot piece.
Yes.
Like just getting the
Yeah.
toxins
It's
and
different.
stuff out of your body. Like
How these young kids say it? It hit different.
it does. It
does.
does. But
It
for
does.
people,
I don't think they're talking about yoga.
Hey. But for people, like, we are dealing with so much stress with the, we're coming off this pandemic, but self-care is more important than ever right now. And I think hot yoga, it is really transformational. It's hard, but it's rewarding, and you feel so much better.
I actually have a recording of Gus coming out of his hot yoga training. So this is Gus coming out of hot yoga.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
That would be accurate. That would be accurate.
And you know why? Because he found his way. How did he find his way? He found his way with a sign. And that was that sign made by A&E Signs. A&E Signs is surely a full-service sign company. We design, manufacture, install, and service from our plant in Cincinnati, Ohio. In addition to the normal sign, they fabricate TV towers, ATM surrounds, canopies, and destination and wayfinding sculptures, as well as they do awnings as well. So look them up, A&E Signs.
Look them up. A&E Signs.
Damn it, Gus, you know what you doing? You're next week or the week after, you, sir, will be doing this.
I don't. You know what? You do it so well. I don't know if I could follow that.
No.
I don't. I'll
Yes,
try.
you can.
I'll try.
I don't know.
limit
He's
yourself.
got
Don't
the
limit
voice
yourself.
for it. I think
I'll
Los
try.
has the voice
Yeah, you
for
got
it.
the voice.
Stop
Dude,
it.
you killing it, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I know
He's
y'all,
like the
I know y'all-
velvet teddy bear.
I know y'all trying to like pump me up, but fuck that. He doing this shit
I
next
think it
week.
sounds good.
Oh, so you can drink more?
Exactly. Smoke more.
Okay. Hey, at least you honest, my man. At least you honest. I
Hey, I
can
don't
get
know
with
nothing
that.
but the bee. I don't know nothing but the bee. Because
I have a plan.
If anybody know when I'm fibbing, it's my man to my right.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
My man's be like, Los, I'm gonna call bullshit on what you just said.
So you
But I
guys
don't lie to my man, so
a thought. We may not be able to do it this time, but I think if we can kind of give a tease for what you guys think the next show will be, I think that would be a good
sex is the next show.
sex.
Female, another female guest.
Well, that won't get me in trouble.
Oh gosh.
Don't worry, Jim. Jim, don't worry. She's not a redhead, so you're safe.
She comes off like a redhead.
Oh,
She come off like
Lord.
Jim, our next guest. You know how men have a saying?
I'm gonna need Adderall.
There are certain women, sort of like Andy a little bit, that ooze sex.
It's gonna be sultry.
This
in
chick-
here.
Good Lord.
It's gonna be sultry.
Okay, well that ought to draw them in. That ought to draw them in.
It's gonna be moist in here. Moist.
Y'all know that's one of Augustin's favorite words.
Moist.
I hate that word.
Wow. What?
Why do you hate that word?
Moist.
Moist.
Excuse me while I whip this house.
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why do you hate the word moist?
Andy, it's a word.
I get it.
So you're going to give a word power over your thought?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
just did.
Lowe's. It's just like, why?
It's a word.
Okay, so what is it about that word?
They're just teasing.
So you hate the
They're
so you
teasing
hate
the
word-
audience.
So let me ask you this. So you hate the word moist more than you hate the word shit? Shit is like negative.
I
Like
like shit.
she like bullshit.
Hey, Blue can talk about shit.
That's right. Blue gave us all kinds of shit today.
Blue was like, yeah, I was a
Didn't
little
you?
shitty earlier, but I'm cool now.
He's like, oh, you guys don't want to take me out? Fine. What's
I'm gonna
this?
give it to you right here.
Right.
I'm going to leave a dookie right next to you.
Right. Exactly.
Bunch of ding-a-lings.
I
Ignore
think
me.
And guess what? I got 4 paws and I ain't cleaning that shit up.
Yeah.
he was like, "Watch me,
Yeah.
watch me,"
And you gonna
and
like
we all
it.
sat there like, "Oh."
And you gonna like it.
I don't know. It's just
Daggum puppies.
I
Hey,
think
Aaron,
we
get
can
a
agree
couple of
that there are
snippets of
these-
Blue, too.
There are those
did
words
already.
that
I don't get it. I don't get it. So I had a conversation with a guy, and he has had, I don't know. But at the time he had a girlfriend, and the word pussy offended him.
Oh, we're not talking about our one friend, are we?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
So
That guy.
can I
Speak on it. Speak on it.
I'm not gonna say the
I
restaurant,
think we-
but everybody knows that I used to run a restaurant, and this person was a frequent flyer at my restaurant that I ran, that I was the GM at. And someone told me this, like, he hates that word. And I said, well, I'm about 4 Woodfords in, so he's my friend. I'm gonna call his ass out on
It's
it.
a great Prince song.
So I was like,
Right.
So I said, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what's up, man? He was like, hey, what's up? I was like, so I heard that you have a distaste for the word pussy. He was like, I don't say that, and I don't like that word. And I said, but you like
So why doesn't
that,
it say
what it
that?
represents,
What-
right? He's like, yes, I do. I said, so as your friend, I feel like it's, as an alpha, y'all know how we get. I was like, I feel like I need to get you over this hump. So I need you to say the word pussy. He was like, no, I'm not going to say. I was like, I need you to say the word pussy.
To save our
Say it.
friendship.
He was like, no. So I felt like, I said, you know what? I'm a little bigger than him. I'm gonna get a little threatening. I was like, bruh, just say it.
Why not just get him drunk?
He was already drunk.
Okay.
He stayed drunk, goddamn. 18
he's-
bottles
you know
of
what?
wine a day, goddamn.
Hold on, gentlemen. The man had principles, and we respect that, and that was a principle, and he decided to stick to it, even when he was in a weakened state of mind.
Yeah.
So,
but
I can't knock him for that. I can't knock him
It's
for that.
interesting. It's interesting.
Principles are good. We
there's
have
a lot
to,
of women.
if you don't have a guidepost, if you don't have a left and right, guideline that you're following that you stick to, then you're a Teletubby. Okay. All right.
So as someone who has not, I'm not familiar with this Teletubby reference.
I knew she was going to
Tee it
ask
up
that.
for me.
Okay. By the way, Andy, I had to ask the same question. So it's a cultural thing, I think.
Here at the Gus Los Show, we started it.
I wasn't.
We started this about it. Mm-hmm. So you know what a Teletubby is, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Let's say you were not in, whatever relations you're in with right now with your young man or older man or in between man that you're with now. Let's say you came across a male and he came across like a Teletubby. You know what a Teletubby is.
The TV
She's
Teletubby.
smiling already.
Yeah.
She's smiling already. If you came across a male like a Teletubby, would you be inclined to date that gentleman?
No,
Then you know what a Teletubby is.
So you know what a Teletubby is.
hell no.
in context.
That's hell no to I wouldn't date that motherfucker. So there are certain Teletubbies out there. We're talking about, you need to listen to the show, Andy. We're talking about guys who still living in the basement and things of that nature.
Yeah, no.
Guys who always
That's a non-starter.
you know
What
the
do you
guy.
want, baby? What do you want, baby? What do
Right.
you want to eat? Doesn't
Exactly.
Doesn't take charge
At all.
at all.
At all.
Defers to you.
If the
for
zombie
everything.
apocalypse happens, that's not the man you want on your zombie apocalypse team.
No,
You're going to
really.
leave him behind, and you might not even leave him with a canteen of water.
I'm going to tell you right now, if we running and there's a horde behind us, I'm tripping him.
He's
So here, let me
Give him
say
something to
this.
dawn on.
Let me say this about the zombie apocalypse, and I've said this to all my friends. I would probably be the one, like, I'm gonna roll with you, but I probably would be the one that, like, y'all would probably end up eating me to move forward.
Like the Donner Party.
It's a lot. That's a lot of work.
So,
like,
Andy,
I don't
Andy,
know.
I want you to
don't
know-
know that I'm.
Nah,
I just don't know.
I think
Andy, this is a
I'm a
family.
creature of
Andy, this is a
comfort.
family show. We can't talk about eating you on this show.
No.
We cannot.
You're an asshole. You are an asshole for that. That's not what I meant, and you know that's not what I meant.
Carlos,
I meant-
that's the next show. That's the next show. That's the next show.
Okay, I just needed some verification.
And I knew it. I knew it.
We have
Los?
context.
She set herself up.
I'm saying, and I have a habit of walking into things like that,
I'm just
but I'm
thinking.
just
I'm just
saying, like, I
Safe
would not
place.
be the one to survive.
Nah, you'll be
because
fine.
No, you'll be
I don't
fine.
want to work that
you'll be fine.
hard.
You'll
Like
be
y'all
fine.
would,
Andy,
I'd be like, hey,
I'll make
I
up
tell
for
my
it by
friends-
saying this.
My good friend Don, who watches all that stuff, I'm like, girl, listen, if it came down to that, like when COVID first hit, and she was like, I gotta buy up all the alcohol and do all this, and just so we're safe. I said, Don, if it comes down to that, like, y'all can take me out and just keep going, because I'm not doing all that.
well, in the words of
I'm
Prince,
not.
Andy, we have to say the beautiful ones. So you will be
The beautiful ones, yeah. Yeah,
we
yeah.
have to say
that-
the-
well, you know what?
I
Yeah.
appreciate that, but listen, yeah,
Why are you doing the cowboy?
Okay.
Because we're an hour and 27 minutes in.
Well, it's time to
And
close
this is
up
Gus Los
then.
show. We went 2 hours before. Oh, you ready to wrap it up?
No. Just,
Is your ascot getting a little hot?
No, not at all. Cool as a cucumber, sir.
All right. You are right, though. We do need to finish it. And I can't think of a better way to finish the podcast than
Oh, gosh.
we need a poem.
Oh,
we need
here
a
we go.
poem.
Can I have a shot of whiskey, please?
We need a poem.
We need a shot of whiskey.
Can we get a
Just
shot
a
of
shot.
whiskey for
a real shot.
I
legitimate
have shot glasses over there.
a real
behind you,
shot?
on the back
'Cause
bar.
I don't know how
real
this is
shot.
Gonna, I don't know how
They're
this
in
is
a
gonna
little
come out.
rack.
I was in a dark place.
Oh, as long as it's not like the one podcast. As long
Oh yeah, that was.
we're still suffering.
I really don't know.
I wanted to go out and sit in the cold
I
on
think
that
our
one.
sponsorship. I think our people went down a little.
FCC may be like, you know what? Click.
Thank God they're not listening.
Right.
Can I have that lighter,
Indeed.
please?
I need
Yes,
a shot.
you can.
I
Thank
need
you,
a
sir.
shot to
Thank
get up
you,
the nerve to utter these words.
Oh boy.
Oh, Andy.
boy.
So you
Oh, boy.
know, Gus does a segment on the show where Gus does a poem. It's like Gus's thing. I'm still trying to find mine. The Colonel's is going to be facts because he is the fat guy. He knows a shit ton about damn near everything. He's a walking encyclopedia. I'm still trying to find whatever it is that I do, but
I'm still trying to understand Gus. This has been an
Thank you, sir.
evolution.
you ain't by yourself. I'm his
You
best
can't
friend, and I'm
you
still
can't
trying.
figure it- It's a double.
Gus is this guy that, like, you feel like you've known
Thank you, sir.
forever,
But you don't.
but you don't. And we've had maybe 3 interactions.
There's layers to this.
There's so many layers.
like an onion. You gotta peel it back.
But at the same time, like, I feel like I'm family because I know his family.
There you go.
There's this it's
Take
all
that
it's
and
so
run with it.
it's so weird and beautiful at the same time. So I'm here for it. Give me the poem.
Come on, Gus.
Alrighty.
Come on,
Drop
y'all,
it.
y'all know he
Drop
got to go through his
it.
book. Y'all know he got to go through his book. He's got lots of poems
He
in
has
this
a
book.
book.
He does.
We're leaving PG-13 at this point, folks.
Yeah.
I think we left
Well, that's
that a while
why-
ago.
Yeah, we probably did.
Just gonna
Gus, you know,
say.
Gus is the reason why I have to hit the explicit button every fucking time.
Yeah.
The rated R teddy bear. Here we go.
Yeah.
I
All right,
mean,
like
this
the-
whole
oh,
thing
wow,
is
you done gave me
nuts.
some
I've
more.
never been
What the
here
hell?
before.
Man, you made him close